Love wasn't part of the deal, but feelings broke all the rules. Hey guys, today we bring you another intriguing movie that will leave you at the edge of your seat. So sit tight as we dive into this fascinating story. Please don't forget to subscribe for more popular and amazing movies from us. This movie begins with Felicia, who came to Lagos to see her friend Callista. When it was time to pay the cabman, they had a little back and forth, which made the cabman take her purse. Unfortunately, there was no money inside. She tried calling her friend, but the call didn't go through. She then begged the cabman to take the only money she had, which was 1,000 naira. He collected it and drove off. Felicia got to the house, knocked on the door, and tried calling her friend again, but there was no answer. She noticed the door was open, so she entered and saw Callista and another lady sleeping. She screamed, and her scream woke them up. Callista was shocked to see her. Callista's friend then asked who Felicia was, and Callista told her Felicia was her friend. Felicia apologized for screaming, explaining that she thought they were dead. Callista's friend, Laura, wasn't comfortable having a total stranger in their home. Callista then took Felicia outside to have a word with her. Callista asked Felicia why she came to Lagos without informing her. Felicia explained that she had already packed her bags before telling her she was coming. Callista reminded her that courtesy demands informing someone before visiting, especially since she wasn't living alone. Felicia apologized. Callista later went inside to speak to Laura on Felicia's behalf so she could stay with them. Laura didn't agree at first, but later accepted, although she was clearly unhappy. Moments later, Callista showed Felicia the room she would be staying in. Felicia was happy and tried to hug Callista, but Callista rejected the hug. Felicia thanked her and left the room. The next day, Laura was busy in the kitchen when Felicia tried to be friendly by asking what she was cooking. Laura flared up and told Felicia to mind her business. She said she was still angry that Felicia came unannounced. Felicia apologized again. Laura told Felicia that she couldn't stay in the house for free and that she would have to work to earn her stay. She then walked out of the kitchen, leaving Felicia wondering why she was so angry. Later that night, Callista and Laura dressed in skimpy outfits to go clubbing. When Felicia saw them, she told Callista their dresses were too short and could attract dangerous people. She advised Callista to change her outfit. Laura stepped in and told Felicia to leave them alone, and they both left. Later that night, when Felicia heard banging on the door, she held a knife, thinking it was armed robbers. When Callista and Laura came in, Callista noticed the knife and asked why she was holding it. Felicia explained her fear, and they brushed it off. Callista and Laura then started talking about the money they made from the outing. Felicia was surprised and asked if they stole the money, but they ignored her and continued chatting. But what exactly were Callista and Laura doing to make that kind of money? That same night, in another part of the city, Daniel woke up and noticed his girlfriend, Shua, wasn't beside him. When Shua returned, Daniel questioned where she had gone. She told him she went to get water, but Daniel didn't believe her because she had cheated once before, and he felt she might still be cheating. Shua got angry, accused him of being insecure, said she was tired of it, and went back to bed. A few days later, an elderly man visited Callista. He turned out to be her sugar daddy. Felicia was unhappy that Callista was dating another woman's husband, but Callista told her to mind her business and continued talking to the man. Meanwhile, Daniel kept trying to reach Shewa on the phone, but she wasn't picking his calls. The next day, Felicia knocked on Laura's door because of her loud moaning. She thought the man with Laura was hurting her, not knowing they were having a BDSM moment. The man warned Felicia not to disturb them again and slammed the door in her face. Felicia went to report the incident to Callista, but Callista told her Laura was having a great time and walked into her room, leaving Felicia speechless. The next morning, Felicia was cleaning the sitting room when Laura came out with her male friend. After he left, Laura warned Felicia not to try what she did the previous night. Callista came out happily and asked Laura how much the man paid her. Laura said he gave her 500,000 naira. Felicia tried to interfere again, and Laura got angry and walked away. Meanwhile, Shewa tried to explain to Daniel why she didn't pick his calls, but he didn't believe her and felt she was cheating. Shua asked if he planned to break up with her, claiming everything revolved around her. Daniel told her not yet, but that he would leave once he caught her red-handed. He then walked out. The next day, Callista and Laura called Felicia for a meeting and told her she needed to start working because she couldn't stay in the house for free. While Felicia was talking, Laura got irritated and Felicia walked out on them. That same day, Felicia went out in search of a job but couldn't find any. Later, she saw a vacancy poster and decided to call the number. She was directed to a location. A few minutes later, Felicia was seen running for her life. When she got home, Felicia narrated her ordeal to Callista and Laura. She explained how she called a number on a vacancy poster she saw, and when she got to the location, it turned out to be an uncompleted building. She saw some scary things and instantly knew she had to run for her life. Laura, being the wise girl she thought she was, told Felicia that she didn't know most of those posters were made by kidnappers or ritualists. She then went on to insult Felicia. As Laura was walking out, she told Felicia that she either joins them in their business or leaves their house. Felicia asked Callista what kind of business Laura was talking about. Callista told her they work as escorts. Felicia felt disappointed in Callista and told her she couldn't do it. Callista got angry and walked away. The next day, Daniel returned from work. As he was about to enter the house, he overheard Shua talking to the man she was cheating with on the phone. Daniel walked in, and Shua was shocked to see him. He couldn't believe what he heard. Shua began to beg him, but Daniel got angry, told her to leave his house, and pushed her out. The next morning, Callista told Felicia that a man needed company for the weekend and wanted Felicia to go instead of letting the money go. Felicia refused. Callista then told her she had no choice. It was either she took the job or found another place to stay. Later that night, the man Callista hooked Felicia up with turned out to be Daniel. In his drunken state, Daniel told Felicia to go and get ready for him in his room. Felicia refused. Daniel held her and told her he had paid for her for the night. Felicia called Callista to refund his money because she wasn't staying with him. Heartbroken and drunk, Daniel began talking about all he had done for Shua. Felicia looked at him and told him she wasn't Shua. Daniel replied that women don't deserve anything good, which was harsh. He then tried to force himself on her. Felicia pushed him away, he fell unconscious, and she quickly ran out of his house. Felicia got home, and Callista confronted her, asking why she almost killed Daniel. Felicia explained that it was self-defense. Callista told her that Daniel had instructed her to come to his house the next day, or she would be arrested. The next day, Felicia went to see Daniel and apologized for attacking him. Daniel insisted on spending time with her. Felicia was shocked when Daniel told her she had no choice. It was either she rendered the service or got arrested for attempted murder. Felicia walked away. After freshening up, Felicia encouraged herself, telling herself she could do it. Daniel later came in and gave her clothes to wear, but suddenly said he had changed his mind. She then left his room. That same night, Felicia woke up to a loud noise. She went into the kitchen and saw how scattered everything was. She told Daniel he was scaring her. Daniel asked if she could mend his broken heart because he felt he had lost his sanity. He talked about everything he did for his ex-girlfriend and how she still ended up cheating on him. Felicia consoled him. The next morning, while Felicia was setting the table, she heard a knock at the door and went to open it. Guess who it was? It was Shua. When Daniel came in, Shua boldly asked who Felicia was. She accused Daniel of cheating on her, even though it hadn't been up to a week since they broke up. Daniel told her that Felicia was his girlfriend and the best decision he had ever made. Shua tried to apologize, but Daniel told her to leave. Felicia also asked her to leave. Shua kept talking, and Felicia finally told her that she broke Daniel and she was the one who would fix him. She then dragged Shua out of the house. Felicia later explained to Daniel why Shua kept coming back, saying it was because he kept entertaining her. Daniel thanked Felicia for standing up for him. They then had breakfast together and chatted happily. Later that day, as Felicia was leaving, she asked Daniel for his number so she could check up on him. He gave it to her and insisted on dropping her off, and she agreed. A few hours later, Daniel dropped Felicia at her place. Laura saw her and asked who dropped her off. When Felicia said it was Daniel, Laura told her it was supposed to be just a hookup and that she shouldn't laugh or chat with him, or he would take her for granted. Felicia told Laura she wasn't in the same business with her and that it didn't matter who she talked to or laughed with. Laura felt superior, but Felicia simply smiled and walked away. Inside the house, Callista asked Felicia how her time with Daniel went. Felicia ignored her and walked away. Later that night, Felicia and Daniel spent hours on the phone chatting. They became close friends. The next day, they cooked together in the kitchen and later moved to the sitting room, chatting with excitement written all over their faces. A few days later, Daniel dropped Felicia at her place and gave her some money. She asked why, and he said he enjoyed her company and that the more time she spent with him, the more money he would give her. She laughed, promised to come by the next morning, thanked him, and walked away. But was this just friendship, or was Felicia slowly falling into something she never planned for? The next day, while Felicia was cooking in the kitchen, Daniel walked in and surprised her with a brand new iPhone. She was so excited and hugged him to show her appreciation. Later that same day, Felicia told Callista about the new iPhone Daniel bought for her. Callista became jealous and said she knew Felicia had been seeing Daniel more often, to the extent that he was buying her gifts. Felicia explained that Daniel paid her for the time she spent with him. Callista then demanded that Felicia give her the phone Daniel bought. Felicia refused and walked away. That night, Callista called Daniel and told him to pay her directly instead of Felicia, since she was the one who introduced them. Daniel refused and hung up the call. The next day, Felicia went to see Daniel and cooked for him. Daniel told her what Callista had said to him. Felicia asked if he agreed, and he said no. Daniel then asked about her relationship with Callista. Felicia explained that she and Callista were childhood friends. She also shared how she searched for a job but couldn't find any and was forced to join their business. She told him that he was the first man Callista hooked her up with. Daniel apologized for the way he spoke to her the first day they met. Later that night, Daniel took Felicia home and bought some clothes for her as well. She thanked him, and he asked her out on a date. Felicia agreed. The next day, as Felicia was getting ready for the date, Callista came in and asked where she was going. Felicia told her about the date. Callista warned her that she didn't come to the city to play lovey-dovey with anyone, and that nothing comes easy, even if it looks that way. She said she and Laura struggled, hustled, and labored to get where they were. Callista then told Felicia that she had arranged a client for her and that she would not go on the date with Daniel. She warned her that if she did, there would be problems. Then she left the room. Later that night, Daniel came to pick Felicia up. He met Callista, who told him that Felicia was not going on a date with him because she had another client. Daniel told Callista that Felicia was not a hookup girl to him. Felicia then came out, and although Callista still insisted she shouldn't go, Felicia said nothing and left with Daniel. After the date, they talked for a while and shared a kiss. When Felicia returned to the compound, she was shocked to see her bags outside. She knocked on the door, but no one answered. The next morning, Callista came and poured water on Felicia to wake her up, then told her to leave the house. Felicia begged, but Callista refused and walked away. Felicia later went to Daniel's house and overheard him talking to his ex. Feeling hurt, she left without saying anything. That night, Daniel tried calling Felicia several times, but she didn't pick up. He became restless and worried. The next morning, Daniel went to look for Felicia. Laura and Callista told him she had moved out and mocked him. Seeing this, Daniel left. Later that day, Daniel sent a voice note to Felicia, telling her he had come to her house looking for her, and that her friends said she was no longer staying there. He said he wanted to know if she was safe and alive. He also warned that if she didn't reach out to him, he would report a missing person to the police and have her friends questioned. The next day, Felicia went to see Daniel. She told him she saw his calls and messages. She explained how Callista chased her out of the house and how she later came to his place, overheard him talking to his ex, and thought they had gotten back together. Daniel then told Felicia that Showa came to him claiming she was pregnant. He said he asked Showa to go to the hospital for a prenatal test to confirm if the baby was his, but she refused. She later confessed that she only wanted them to get back together. Felicia said that if only she had waited a little longer, she would have heard everything. She told him she had been staying in a hotel and didn't want to waste her money there, as she was planning to return to the village to start all over again. Daniel told her she would not be going back to the village. He then confessed his feelings for her, and they shared a kiss as the moment deepened. The moral lesson of this movie is that patience, honesty, and self-respect can change the course of one's life. Trusting the right people, making careful choices, and standing firm in difficult situations can lead to love, healing, and a better future. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating movies like this from us. See you next time. Bye.